So just really feel the soles of the feet connecting with the ground underneath you. And it could be the carpet or the floor or just the earth underneath the structure that you're in. Your knees are about a hip's width apart, shoulders are aligned with the hips, and imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light stretching from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. And just lengthen your spine, putting some space in between the vertebrae. Take a nice deep breath. And just settle a little bit inwards. So, probably all of us here have things happening this morning or today or over the weekend. So that might be causing some people to spin. So just very gently bring yourself in. Connect with the breath. Notice the sensation of the air as you're inhaling and exhaling. Keep those feet on the floor. If you are in a cross-legged position, you can just maybe place your hand very gently on your soles of your feet and just squeeze, just to let yourself know you are connected as a body. Keep your head on your shoulders. And just notice if there are sounds in your environment and just allow those sounds to be there. Just being aware that at the same time you're lengthening, you're also releasing, softening the body. Remembering to breathe. And then just notice the thoughts that are arising. So you can label the thoughts. If it's too complicated for you, you can just say something like, "Oh, I'm thinking." That might be enough for you. If you've been doing this for a while, you can maybe categorize your thoughts. That's a memory. That's future tripping. Oh, there I am spinning like a top. That's jealousy. And, for all these thoughts that don't really serve us terribly well, we call them delusions in Buddhism. You can maybe just imagine you're putting those thoughts on a nice white fluffy cloud. Just allow the thoughts, the cloud, to just float away very gently. And breathe. And you can bring to mind people in your life, and the ones we love. These relationships, within this kind of profundity of the closeness that we have with these people, they shift and change. And then we have the ones we don't like. And then there's our strangers. Really, there isn't a category in between those. That's what they say in the texts. You'll find, though, that they shift and change. The relationships are impermanent. They deepen. For a time, we may be a little farther away from a dear friend. The person you didn't like very much might become a dear friend. Regardless, they're all equal in their wish to be happy and their wish to be free from suffering and having this extraordinary capacity for Buddhahood. So I think I'll do this meditation this morning for all these people of our life and for all sentient beings. And again, I've been thinking about Hina a lot. We're not able to get hold of her or contact with her. And so I do have one friend who I'm a nun who might know how to do that. So I'm going to investigate that today. Anyway, keep her in your mind, for those of you who know her. So Medicine Buddha. And Elizabeth wants to dedicate on behalf of her friend Claire. So I'll share the Medicine Buddha image. Sorry, I haven't done that. Just so you get an idea, this is these are paintings, and they're quite strict in how the paintings are, being drawn, painted. They're full of grids and numbers and geometry. So they're very specific in how the spacing in between the eyes, the nose, each eye, the forehead, it's all quite specific. The colors. You'll see enormous variations in these tankas, but it's just they're coming from text. They're going to change according to who the teacher is or who the mentor is. So we really have this beautiful image that's a depiction of a Buddha. So you imagine something similar to the Buddha in front of you, above the crown of your head, a couple of inches maybe, and facing the same way as you. And this Buddha is made of this radiant, blissful light. So for a moment, really try and get a sense of this blue Buddha above the crown of your head. You can also imagine this is the mind of your teacher manifesting in this form for your benefit. Imagine if we were to walk around all day with a holy Buddha above the crown of our head, a holy blue bubble, a blue bubble of light. And so Medicine Buddha is sitting on a moon disk, which is resting in the center of an open lotus, has his legs crossed in the full lotus position, each foot over the opposite thigh, and faces the same way as you. And his body is made of this beautiful blue light, color of sapphire. Every aspect of this image is made of light and radiates light in the lotus. His right hand the back of his right hand is resting on his right knee, and this mudra is granting sublime realization. So his thumb and forefinger are holding the stem of an aurora plant. So his hand is open. His left hand is in his lap in the gesture of concentration. So it's just very gently with the palm upwards. And it's holding a bowl, a light bowl of sapphire light filled with nectar. He's wearing these 3 saffron robes of a monk and has all the signs and marks of a fully enlightened Buddha. And his face is peaceful and smiling. And he's looking at all living beings in the universe with compassion and loving kindness. He's taking everybody in, no judgment, loving everybody exactly as they are, however they're showing up today. So again, just now you have a little bit more of a description. Just try and imagine this Buddha above the crown of your head. He's the embodiment of all enlightened beings and their sublime qualities. So really try and feel the peace and compassion emanating from him. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger that hold some close and others distant. So I'll just say the prayer to the medicine Buddha 3 times. To the Bhagawan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, king of sapphire light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. To the Bhagawan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, king of sapphire light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. To the Bhagawan Tathagata Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, medicine guru, king of sapphire light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. So now just imagine infinite rays of radiant white light flowing down from the heart and the body of the medicine Buddha. And imagine this fills your body and purifies all disease and afflictions due to spirits or black magic, as well as the cause of these problems. I don't mention black magic often, but it's in the text. So, I mean, in Tibet, Nepal, India, they talk about a lot of spirits. So today I just included it. So the cause of these issues is our karma, our delusions and mental obscurations. So imagine all of this leaves your body, all of these negativities leave your body in the form of thick black liquid like engine oil, and your body becomes clean and clear as crystal. And you can also imagine that all the other beings are being purified in this same way as we recite the mantra. Om Jaya Tao Om Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate soham Tayatam Bekanze Bekanze Mahabekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate soham Tayatam Bekanze Bekanze Mahabekanze, Bekanze, Rajasamangate soham, Tayatam, Bekanze, Bekanze, Mahabekanze, Bekanze, Rajasamangate soham, Tayatam Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate Soa Tayatam Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate soa Tayatam Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate soa. So just imagine you're completely purified. All the negativity is gone. And we'll recite the mantra again and imagine this time light flowing from the medicine Buddha, filling your body, and this time bringing all the realizations of the path to enlightenment and all the qualities of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And you can imagine that the same happens to all the other beings around you, all your loved ones, the ones you don't like, the strangers. Imagine all the animals in your backyard if you have that. Or if you have an apartment and the little creatures in your apartment, the birds that fly around, you can see. Maybe you have pets. Just imagine all the same thing happens to them as you recite the mantra again. O Tayatam Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate Soha Tayatam Bekanze, bekanze, ma bekanze, bekanze, rajasamagate soha, tayata, bekanze, bekanze, ma bekanze, bekanze, rajasamagate soha, Tayatam bekanze bekanze ma bekanze bekanze rajasamangate soha Tayatam bekanze bekanze ma bekanze bekanze Rajasamagate soha tayatam bekanze bekanze maha bekanze bekanze Rajasamagate soha. Really imagine that you and all the other beings have received these excellent qualities. You've received the blessings, the love, the kindness, the compassion of the medicine Buddha, of your teachers. Now imagine medicine Buddha melts into light. This kind of just absorbs into you, this light through the crown of your head and comes down into your heart. So just imagine that all the love and the energy, the compassion, the kindness, the brilliance, the healing power of all the medicine Buddha, and then all the medicine Buddhas in the universe comes to you into your heart. And just recite the mantra again as we imagine that. O Tayatam Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate Soha Tayatam Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Rajasamangate soha tayatam bekanze bekanze ma bekanze bekanze Rajasamangate soha tayatam bekanze bekanze Ma bekanze bekanze Rajasamangate soha Tayatam Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samangate Soha Tayatam Bekanze Bekanze Ma Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samagate Soha Tayatam Bekanze Bekanze Moha Bekanze Bekanze Raja Samagate Soha. So just for the couple of minutes that we have left, let your mind rest in a state that's completely clear and peaceful and free from its usual busy thoughts and conceptions. And that is your true nature. So let's just dedicate all the merit, all the positive energy that you've created doing this meditation, so it may bring true physical, mental health and happiness to all sentient beings, and particularly those people we've been thinking about today. And may it be the cause for their eventual attainment of enlightenment for the sake of everyone. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. Lots of love. Thank you, Mary, for hosting. Thank you, Bill, if you are the second host. Oops, someone's puppy. Coral's puppy. Okay, lots of love, everybody. Thank you, Mary, for your ad.